Hello, and welcome to CalGEM's WellFinder training series. Today, we will be demonstrating how to use a custom filter in the WellFinder web map. The filter icon is the second from the left here and has 5 standard options. To start with a blank slate, ensure all of these filters are toggled off. Go to the bottom right of the filter pop-up, select the 3 dots, and then the icon with a pencil to open the custom filter menu. To start, identify which layer you would like to analyze. We'll select well and then oil and gas well today. There are 2 options here, expression and set. Let's start by adding an expression. We can use the drop-down menu here to choose which column of the oil and gas well layer we should filter. Remember that you can open the attribute table in the layers list by clicking the 3 dots and view an attribute table, and then oil and gas well. Here, these columns are our options in this drop-down. You can quickly close the attribute table by clicking the arrow here. For example, we can filter by well status. It is a string, which just means that the data is in text format. We'll type plugged, knowing the format from the attribute table, and then the map automatically updates as well as the attribute table. The drop-down in the middle of this expression controls the logic, so we could also flip this to is not and choose only wells that are not plugged. You can continue adding expressions to further restrict the dataset. If you add expressions, it works like an AND function. You'll filter down to points where all expressions are true. Alternatively, you can add a set. Sets have 2 options. You can filter for data rows where all of the expressions in the set are true, which is AND logic, or where any of the expressions are true, which is OR logic. Otherwise, the setup process is the same as for an individual expression. The default set has 2 expressions in it, 1 and 2, but you can add more by clicking the plus button to the side of the set logic. Be careful to notice whether you are adding an expression to a set or as a standalone with the Add Expression button, because this will affect the logic being applied and potentially change your results. Lastly, since the attribute table is updating automatically, you can export your filtered dataset under Options and Export All to CSV. And that is it for this video. If you're interested in leveling up your WellFinder skills even more, please check out the other tutorials in this training series. Thanks for watching!